Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, folk of YouTube land. My name's Ian, and welcome to my channel. We won't be doing anything in the shed today because, as you can see, it's a beautiful day. Me, self-tinting glasses of doing the magic. We're going out for a ride. Only about 30-40 miles away. Just see where we end up. I'll see you. Well, where we end up. See you later. So I'm out and about in, the rather lovely and quaint Congleton town centre, and while my beloved sits and says, "Oh, come on, get over with it," my flowers are not like that. So here we are in Congleton town. This is basically for the viewers from across the pond. We've got quaint old building there. Kind of another one down there, and we're going to have a walk down here and see what we've got. Come on, beloved. Some quaint old oldish buildings there too. Well, who is this little lady here? And she's kind of a little lady. If anybody wants to Google her, then she's Elizabeth Wolstenholme Elmy, and she was something to do with the women's suffragette movement. And there's a lot more about her. This is she moved from Congleton to Manchester in 1867. We'll carry on our trip. Blimey, that's that post box. That's a little fat post box. Oh, a double entry. Well, we're up there. Cross over there. So there we go, the White Lion. I must admit, I think there's every town in the country's got either a White Lion or a Red Lion pub in it. But we've spotted this museum, so we're going to head to the museum. Oh my God, I hope all those lot don't take off in one go. There will be some poop dropped. Oh, here it is, and what a fine old building this is. Wow. So let's go in, see what's interesting in here.
Maybe tiny but feisty.
That reminds me just of you, tiny but feisty. Actually, there she is. That lady that, and she's tiny in real life as she is on the statue.
Obviously.
What is it? What is it about little and why is so feisty? You'd have been a suffragette, wouldn't you?
I would.
She would indeed.
I'm going to put you in a Scold's bridle.
Hey, a Scold's bridle. That's one of these things. It's apparently for ladies who gossiped a lot, and that bit went in their mouth, and they wore it for a couple of hours apparently to stop them shuddering. That was an old.
It's just perfect for you, that.
It's true, love.
Stop you children.
And an old sword. That was from Swettenham. It's a bronze sword. Wow, that looks a rough old bed, doesn't it? That's the Big Fenton bed from Big Fenton Firm, Buglaughton. So this is the museum proper. There's a go back to the English Civil War. A Bronze Age canoe, some Bronze Age stuff. I think I think it's based Bronze Age, Roman Age. Some nice interactive mapping to show you the place was and how it's grown. Oh, here we have apparently a little Roman hoard that's been found. Another Roman hoard, low denomination coins. Moving up, Second World War. What is she doing? I wonder. The original dominatrix. It ain't here. What is that? What is that, love?
It says don't touch.
The ancient history of fustian. Well, it's something to do with cotton.
This is it. The cotton worker.
It's a cotton worker. Doing what they ever do to cotton. Shuttles. Hey. My mate Brutus Metal Arts, he makes some awfully nice things out of those. They used to be 10 a penny in my younger days, everywhere. Wow. It's a really complicated looking thingy. I never found anything like that when I was detecting. Alright. Those two fellas having an argument. Ooh. Looks like gold. I doubt that they will be. I don't think those will be genuine. I would think that those are copies. Wow. Looks like somebody was squirreling away the pennies in jars. Well, I say pennies. Silver coins. Wow. Are we led to believe that it was buried underneath a tree? I'll read more about it out the corner here. Right, so that big tall building is actually the back side of this building, which is the Congleton Town Hall. Right. Another old pub in there. Wow, this indeed is an old pub. Let's go for a closer look. The wife's leaving me. Well, I think without a doubt that these aren't fake old beams. Usually a plaque somewhere to say how old the building is. You've got to put the 1600s at least, haven't you? That's the old King's Arms. And she's off up there. Got a rather pleasant garden. We've got a bronze statue of an army dog that apparently saved lives in the Afghanistan sequences, and that is side of as pleasant as they can be. Remembrance of Garden of Remembrance. Oh God, she don't hang about my missy, does she? If I'm not tagging me on, she's off. Well, we were driving along home, and you can see beautiful countryside behind us, and we saw this sign that said the Blacksmiths Forge. So why not? So we saw lots of cars parked up, parked mine up, and we'll go and have a look at this place. That's a rather mucky looking pond. Waggins Hole. Right. That away. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, isn't it, dear?
I think this is it.
It's got to be more than this. Well, is that the guy playing the violin? Let's see if there's more. Right, so apparently the forge is round the corner, but we have a distillery. Unfortunately, it's closed. Right, let's have a wander around this old farm. And indeed, it's just around the corner indeed. Oh, there's a Google for Cruiser Mac. Selection of orders. Look at those box tubing tables. This is caught by me. This round tree. Even I could do something like that, I think. Awesome gentleman, and I'm not putting him on YouTube because he doesn't want to be on YouTube. But he's also a friend of Alex Steele's.
Well, I know him.
You know him. But we've just been in the shop and he's been looking at his, I've just commented on his Damascus and his railroad spike knife, and he's kindly given me 2 railroad spikes, which is awesome. Thank you very much, sir.
Right.
And they will be on YouTube.
Yeah, as long as I'm not.
No, you won't be. You won't be. And, I've got one of them vices. Old vice. Anyway, where's my beloved? My beloved there, patiently saying, "Come on, Ian, hurry up." Wow, what an awesome chap he was, and gave me 2 railroad spikes. We had a massive chat. Didn't really want to be on YouTube, but hey ho, and we talk too much that the wife is saying, "Come on, or else I'm leaving you." Right, we're off further on our journey. Well, this looks as good a place as any to stop for some victuals, especially seeing that it says Carberry. Well, we've decided to call off at flew in Carberry, and we've decided to sit down and have a Carberry. Why not? On our way home. But what a conundrum. I'm in a pub and I'm not drinking. Decisions. Maybe I'll let you know when we get home. Please do here for the Carberry and let's have a bit of everything.
You turn it off.
Well, I can't show you my plate because it's absolutely ginormous. Look at that. 0% alcohol. Peroni. Oh well. Keeping true to my word. Quick ones. Wow. Hardly seems that was 4 or 5 hours ago. Well, we're back home. I'm going to have to get, I do have one of these action cams you can stick in your car, because if you don't witness some of that driving on the motorway, you just wouldn't believe me. There's some right chance takers on the right. So it's it's threatening rain apparently, but it stayed nice all day. No, of course, I didn't quite catch his name, but this guy, William Smith, and if you can possibly look up his website, which I'm going to do later, like I say, awesome guy. Gave me 2 railway spikes, which he tells me is the UK doesn't use railway spikes. They use kind of like a spring on a shoe mounting. So that was decent of him. We'll have to think of what we can make with them. He did show me, like I say, a railway spike knife, which you might see on his website. There we go. And I said I'll send him a link to this video. Aye, a great chap he was indeed, this William, and it's a shame he didn't really want to be filmed to be on YouTube. But we spent a good 20 minutes talking, showed me lots of his tools, homemade jigs around him, etc. And he showed me his hammers. He was showing me one. He said he had to go down, I think he said Hereford, to learn his blacksmithing, where he took his master blacksmiths course, I want to say. And if I got this right, his tutor then gave him this hammer. He showed me this hammer, which he got off a guy who, it might have been his father, I'm not quite sure of the tale, I forget, who was a farrier in the First World War. So the hammer he showed me, which looked in great condition, was over 100 years old, and he's still hammering away with it now, blacksmithing, and it's his pride and joy. And then he showed me his first apprentice hammer, and picking out tiny little flaws. One side of the head shaft was about bigger than the other side, so he's like that thick on one side and that thick on the other side. You really had to be pernickety to fold that. Like I say, he gave me these, and what a guy. Right, so after that drive home, after that humongous meal, I'm going to go in and have a lie down. Not drove so much, tad under 80 miles. I think it was 78.7 miles I've drove. So not a lot in the scheme of things, and it was a pleasant day out. And nothing's got done in this shed. See you all in the next one, and I hope you enjoy this video. Take care.